Yes, kindly
Sir,
start.
okay, sir. Thank you. Good morning, all. I am Mayank Yadav. Welcome you all to the last day and last session of hands-on training on effective use of ICT tools and techniques in teaching and research, organized by Adarsh Vijendra Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Shobit University, Gango. Now, I would like to introduce our speaker, Dr. Anwar R. Sheikh, who is presently associated with Alana College of Pharmacy, Pune as Professor and HOD, Pharmaceutical Chemistry Department. Dr. Anwar is an academician and author, a counselor for competitive exams, and a trainer for teachers on animation tools. He has years of industrial and 11 years of academics experience. His research areas include computer-aided drug designing and synthetic chemistry. He had 35 MPharm students and guiding 2 PhD research scholars. He has published 32 international research articles, 4 books, and 1 Indian patent. He has conferred with Best Research Publication Award in 2013 for his work on computer-aided drug design. He has delivered more than 600 talks, lectures as a resource person and guest lecturer at various institutions in India, trained more than 4,000 staff members for ICT tools in teaching. He has mission of training more than 1 lakh teachers on ICT tools for teaching learning process. He has developed mobile application named Pharma Career, which is downloaded by more than 1 lakh students, staff candidates in India and abroad. Dr. Anwar is actively involved in creating scientific animations since 1997. He has started a YouTube channel with a mission to provide free education to anyone, anywhere. He used to conduct free webinars on his YouTube channel on various topics related education and research. His YouTube channel is followed by more than 7 lakh viewers across the globe till date. So I invite and request to Dr. Anwar. Sir, please, over to you, sir.
I am sharing the screen.
Yes, sir.
Let me know the screen is.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, so very good morning to all of you. Just quickly confirm once more, my voice is properly reaching to you. Is
Yes,
crystal clear, or there are some disturbances, or I have to do some setting in it. So it is crystal clear, and the screen is also proper.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot for the quick confirmation. Okay, so before starting, thank you, Mayank sir, for the nice introduction.
Thank you, sir.
I'm very much thankful to God Almighty, starting the session with the name of the God Almighty, the most merciful and the kind of the earth. And because of the blessings of the God only, we are here, and we are contributing our skill to the people. And this is only because of the blessings from the God. Okay, so it was muted. Is it properly reaching to you the voice again? It was muted.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So it is a blessing from the God to all of us that whatever the small things we are doing, because of the blessings from the God only. So I'm always thankful to the God. After that, I'm thankful to the organizers the trustees management of the great Shobit University, and also the convener Dr. Ranjit Singh sir, and the coordinator Shekhar Ghosh sir. Shekhar Ghosh sir last more than 1 month is in contact with me, and he invited me. So I'm very much thankful to you, sir, especially. Dr. Ranjit sir heard a lot of things about you, and I've gone through a number of the publications you did in drug delivery system as well as method development and all. So it was my wish to meet you, and today I am very much fortunate that this virtual platform I'm along with you. So I'm very much thankful to you, sir. So now I'm just starting the session. Let's start this session with this great thing that we can't go back and change the beginning. But what we can, you can start where you are and change the ending. So you might be heard about that a lot of things are being stuck. Whatever we were at 1 year before or 6 months before, so a little bit all the things are changed. So you cannot go back and bring all those things as it is at present. But we can start, we can have a good start from today, and we can end up with a very good ending. So I, on the occasion of this Teachers' Day today, I, on behalf of this Teachers' Day, I wish all of you, the great teachers here, we are present here, a very, very happy Teachers' Day. And a small clip I want to play on this occasion of Teachers' Day.
दोस्तों, एक आप इसे कहानी भी कह सकते हैं और एक बहुत दिलचस्प जानकारी भी कह सकते हैं। इसमें एक मैसेज भी है, आप सुनेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा। 1994 भारतीय राष्ट्रपति श्री शंकर दयाल शर्मा जी आधिकारिक यात्रा पर मस्कत का दौरा कर रहे थे, और जब एयर इंडिया का विमान ओमान में उतरा तो 3 दिलचस्प घटनाएं हुई। एक, ओमान किंग कभी भी किसी भी देश के गणमान्य व्यक्तियों को रिसीव करने के लिए हवाई अड्डे पर नहीं जाते, कभी नहीं। लेकिन ओमान का राजा राष्ट्रपति को रिसीव करने के लिए हवाई अड्डे पर आते हैं। 2, जब फ्लाइट उतरी तो राष्ट्रपति जहाज की सीढ़ियों से नहीं उतरे, बल्कि ओमान के राजा राष्ट्रपति को उनकी सीट से रिसीव करने के लिए सीढ़ियां चढ़कर जहाज में गए। ये भी पहली बार हुआ था। 3, जहाज से उतरने के बाद शॉफर खड़े रहते हैं, ड्राइवर्स जिन्हें हम कहते हैं। एक कार थी, लेकिन ओमान किंग ने चालक को अलग करने के लिए इशारा किया और ओमान के राजा ने स्वयं उस कार को चलाया जिसमें राष्ट्रपति बैठे थे। बाद में जब संवाददाताओं ने राजा से सवाल किया कि उन्होंने इतने सारे प्रोटोकॉल्स क्यों तोड़े, तो किंग ने जवाब दिया कि मैं श्री शर्मा को रिसीव करने के लिए हवाई अड्डे पर इसलिए नहीं गया क्योंकि वो भारत के राष्ट्रपति थे, बल्कि मैंने भारत में अध्ययन किया और कई चीजें सीखी। जब मैं पुणे में पढ़ रहा था तब श्री शर्मा मेरे प्रोफेसर थे, और यही कारण है कि मैंने ये किया। दोस्तों, यही शिक्षक होने की सबसे बड़ी शक्ति है। शिक्षक होना अपने आप में इसीलिए गौरवपूर्ण माना जाता है।
So this was the great message that the Oman king who never went to receive any big personality at the airport, and he personally went to receive Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma, and he himself drive the car where he was sitting. So when the reporter asked him that why he broken down all the previous protocols, so he replied one thing that Dr. Shankar, I had taken education in India, and Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma was my teacher. So this is a respect to the teacher. And his student went to a king position. So Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma was quite lucky that his student went to the king position. So here is a message on the background that after the when you will be going back to the college after the lockdown period, it was very viral on WhatsApp. So your bag should be full of webinar certificates. So I a little bit edited this image. That instead of webinar certificate, your bag should be full of knowledge and skill. Or along with the certificate, you must be having this knowledge and skill. So don't attend these FDPs just for your head, or the college authorities told you that attend the webinar and submit the certificate. Don't attend for that purpose. Attend for gaining something from these webinars and attend from start to end. So there is some small declaration that a concept of this presentation are taken from the various online sources, and whenever needed, the prior permission has been taken, and it is for the educational purpose only. Okay. Some images or illustrations or demonstrations, they are solely drawn by me, and whenever possible, I put the web references. So here, on 24th of March 2020, at night 8 p.m., there was a small important announcement by Honorable Prime Minister that since tomorrow or since midnight of today, whole country will be completely locked. There will be a sudden lockdown, and from tomorrow nobody will be coming on the street. So there was a lot of questions arisen in the mind of the principal, in the mind of the director of the institutions, in the mind of the, you can say, the organizers, the trustees. What will happen to the institutions? How we will run the college? How we will percolate the education as the colleges are totally shut down? So everybody was thinking what will happen now. So here the teacher came with some informative tools. So before going through that, this session will be divided into the two parts: virtual lab and the available lab. The concept of the virtual lab and the available lab. And next part will be designing or conducting practicals via the online mode. Although some of the labs are available, some of the experiment are not possible, or their demonstration online is not available, but you can prepare. So little bit demonstration I will show you how you can prepare. Okay, and the major come out of the session is that the learner should be able to use the available sources up to the mark, and the learner should be able to design their own practical using the tools available in your laptop. So this was the situation in 2019. You can say January and February, till February and the start of the March, there was a board on the college or school. Mobile is not allowed in the school, and the actual lab, the teachers were conducting the lectures in the class. Actually, the students were they present in the classroom actually in front of the teachers. The teachers were conducting the practicals in the lab. Students were surrounding the teacher, and the students were taking the lunch, their lunch boxes and the canteen. But suddenly, after 24th of March, everything completely changed. The board where the which was indicating that the mobile is not allowed, it was changed to coming to college or student not allowed, and use your mobile phone at home. The board suddenly changed, and all the teacher went inside the laptop, and all the student outside the laptop. Those who are actually in the classroom. There was no lunch in the canteen. There was no practical in the practical lab along with the teachers. So everything changed suddenly. So there was a question mark now, how we will complete our syllabus. In the month of March, number of the institutions have 20% syllabus pending, 80% was covered, but 20% syllabus was pending. Some practicals were pending, examination was pending. So there was a challenge. The COVID came with a challenge. that how we'll be conducting all these things. So the teacher converted this challenge into an opportunity. And the term COVID, which was given by WHO as coronavirus disease, this COVID terminology, the teacher changed into an opportunity that COVID become not coronavirus disease. For the teacher, it is a continue virtual information delivery. So the COVID, it was a horrible terminology. Now it has become go with. COVID is now go with. So now you can see that unlock 4 has been announced and a lot of things has been now regularized. But still the colleges and institutions, there is no guideline for the starting the college or institution. So we are waiting for the unlock 5. So what will come? But till now, we are not having any guidelines to start the institutions or to call the students. So what to do? So we started using the online tools. We started using the Zoom, WebEx. As I'm delivering this session, I sitting from Pune, and various delegates are attending from all over the country. Some are from Delhi, some are from various other states of the India. But we all together because of the beauty of these ICT tools. This is the virtual world. So we started using this virtual world, and we could complete the pending 20% syllabus, and we could complete the online examination. Most of the universities conducted online examinations, and now we have entered into the next sessions. In our institution, nearly 30 to 40% of the syllabus of this year has been already completed by using these online tools, by using Google Meet, by using Zoom. So for theory part, there is not an issue that we cannot stop the theory part. We are conducting the lectures through the via online tools, Zoom and WebEx and all. But the major question mark is that what about the practicals? What about the practicals? Even the practical need actual skill, development of a skill. But the situation is like that the student cannot enter into the institution. So what to do? So there is a not 100% replacement. Up to some extent, there is a replacement that is known as a virtual lab. So what is virtual lab? How you can use this virtual lab, and up to what extent you can use this virtual lab, we will have in this session. So it is a small video. What is the meaning of actual and virtual? So some concept will be clear to you. Now, while going to purchase the clothes at the garments at any mall, you need to wait in a queue for the trial. And there is a limitation of the trial. You cannot try all the garments. There is a limitation. But see the beauty of this virtual screen. Virtual screen is being calibrated first. Stand in front of this available garments. How you will look after wearing those garments?
Show me skirts. Show me blue.
So this, the name of the film will be changed. So this is the beauty of this virtual world you have seen in this small movie, that instead of trying all the garments, whatever the number of the garments is available, you need not to actually try it. The screen will show you how you will be looking after wearing that garment. You can change the background, and within you can say within 2 minutes, she has tried more than 10 garments, and the payment is done, and the bag and the package was ready. So the this for especially for the ladies, this choosing of the garments near about 1 to 2 hours, but it is finished in 1 to 2 minutes. So this is the beauty of the virtual world. In this new education policy, which was announced on 29th of July at 4 p.m. by Minister HRD, the lab included.
वर्चुअल लैब्स पर कार्य आईआईटी मद्रास ने शुरू कर दिया है। बहुत से कॉलेजेस में लैब्स नहीं रहते हैं या स्कूल में लैब की वैसी व्यवस्था नहीं रहती है। आजकल सिमुलेटर टाइप के लैब नई टेक्नोलॉजी में आ गए हैं, उनको ला करके लैब का एक्चुअल फील्ड हैंड ऑन एक्सपीरियंस हम वर्चुअल लैब से कराएंगे। इसके लिए एक नेशनल टेक्नोलॉजी फोरम, कोई अलग से ये ब्यूरोक्रेसी बढ़ाने का नहीं है, लेकिन प्राइवेट सेक्टर, गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर, एजुकेशनिस्ट, टेक्नोलॉजिस्ट, इन सबको एक जगह लाने की ये व्यवस्था है। मैं इसके साथ ही अनुरोध करूंगा स्कूल एजुकेशन के प्रमुख जो
virtual lab. So now the question is that what is a virtual lab? What is the concept of the virtual lab? So simply, if you see the definition of the virtual lab, it is an interactive platform for conducting simulated experiments. So what is the meaning of the simulated experiment? The simulated experiment is not, it is something that animation and some buttons are there. So for example, the pipette is there. So you want to add some solution in that pipette or the beaker, you have to click the button. How many ml you want to add, click the 50 ml. So 50 ml solution will be filled in it. So it is simulated with the animation is simulated with some buttons. You work with that buttons and animation will play. It is a simulated experiments. Okay. So, but the major motto of this virtual lab is that it can be handled by anyone, anytime and anywhere. Suppose this is a virtual lab and it is located somewhere in the globe. And these are the these are the 4 end users, and these users are also located at some different countries, some different locations in the globe. And if they are connected with the internet and they are joined with this virtual lab, they can access all the facilities of this virtual lab sitting at different places. So this is the beauty of this virtual lab, that physical presence to access the facility is not a bar. So it is a anytime, anywhere for any one lab. What are the major objectives of this virtual? There are so many objectives, but highlighted objective that I have covered is that to provide the remote access to the lab in various disciplines of the science and engineering. And now the pharmacy is also included in it. Remote access. You can say the physical need will not be required there. The instrument can be handled in your laptop, and you can be connected with the instrument, and you can operate the instrument virtually with the help of those particular software. So it is a remote access to cater to a student at the UG, PG, and as well as the research levels. Here there is a need to catering the students here. Nowadays you can see even the research labs are also locked down. Nobody is allowed to enter into the research lab. The research facility is being stuck. With the help of this virtual lab, up to some extent, the student can get help in their research activity. Now, to enable the student to learn at their own pace to arouse the curiosity in the students, In number of the virtual lab, free access is given to the student. They can design their own new experiment by using these free tools. Like it is a game, they can design their own experiment. They can little bit change in the experimental values, experimental procedure, and the QC will be created in the student. Like for example, standardization of 0.1 normal NaOH is given experiment, but they can design standardization of 0.1 normal HCl by you changing the solution, by changing the equipment and apparatus. So this little bit freedom is given in some of the virtual lab, which increases the student will learn at their own pace and curiosity in the student about designing the new things using whatever available sources. To provide a complete learning management system. In a number of the virtual labs, it is a type of the learning management system. You can take out assignment after conducting the practicals. You can count the number of the attendees, their attendance. So it is not only the learning but also the management system. They are free to use. Whatever the virtual lab, most of the labs I am going to show you. In India, the V lab, that is totally free to you. And major objective that it is anytime, anywhere lab. The silent features that you say accessible through internet on any PC or laptop. Only the internet and PC is needed here. If you think that to start a new lab, those who are the principal or the HODs, they may be aware about. If you want to start a new lab, if you want to develop a new lab, you can see there are a lot of requirements. You need 110 square meter, you can say the area, ICT PCI requirement. Then you must have the number of the equipments in the lab. You must have particular, you can fumigation. You must have the water facility. You must have the gas facility, vacuum facility. So many requirements are needed here in actual lab. But in the virtual lab? In virtual lab, we only need a 2x2 area where you can put your computer or your laptop. Only your laptop will be your lab. So here, and it should be connected with the internet. Even on a mobile and the tablets. Nowadays, apart from one step ahead, some of the virtual labs, this has been designed, which can be played on the mobile. The student need not to carry the laptop. If, everyone is having the mobile now. So there is a mobile application. Open the mobile application and you can use this. They are developed in the self-learning mode. Most of the virtual lab, if you see the demonstration, they are developing over 100, more than 100 virtual labs are already been designed and available on the globe. So little bit the time we have to give in searching these labs. What was the motivation behind this virtual lab? You see especially the rural areas. Whatever the new instruments are there, they are being installed at the virtual lab which are present in the metro cities. You can see the RSIC, Regional Sophisticated Instrument Center. These are mostly located at the IICs, IIT, and major organization which are at the metro cities. What about the students which are present at the rural areas? We cannot go and directly access. So there is a limitation to them. But if you convert these labs into the virtual lab, or if you design a virtual lab, here the rural area student can access those labs sitting at their own village. They need only a laptop. So here there will not be the limitation for that. So this is a motivation. Sharing the costly instrument. There are some virtual labs here where the costly instrument can be shared with the help of this internet facility by directly connecting the virtual way. And proliferation of the quality labs. Number of the experiments in collaboration you can have. If you not have particular instrument at your own college, and that instrument is available at a particular, for example, you can say size analyzer. So you can collaborate and by connecting this virtual lab, and then you can avail the facilities. So social distancing is the major you can say implementation nowadays, and because of that only the colleges are not being starting. Okay, schools are totally shut down. So we should have to take care of this social distancing also. And we have to follow the government rule also, and that is also possible. The major motto should be that whatever the social distancing lockdown is going on, it should not obstruct the students' progress. So theory already we are conducting with the help of Zoom and Webex, but for practical, if you use a little bit some support of this virtual lab, then definitely student progress will not hamper. So what are the different types of the virtual lab? Now coming to really to the main topic, what are the different types of the virtual lab? I got from various sources that 3 types of the virtual labs are available on the basis of the types: modeling, and that is molding or the simulation based. Or the molding or the simulation based. Here you can say some animations are linked with some you can say buttons, or you can say some you can help with the help of the mouse, you can select it and you can play, or you can operate the practical. Measurement based. Measurement based virtual labs are there. For example, finding out the normality of an image. So the lab is specially designed for that purpose. Then dissolution apparatus type of where the measurements are being conducted. And third is little bit more advanced, is the remote trigger type of the virtual lab. Here, like you might have gone through the jockeys, the students are, or the kids or the students are playing game with the help of jockeys. So whatever they are working on that two buttons of the jockey, something is happening on the screen. You can say the game is being played. So with similar way, you can handle the apparatus. Instead of game, there will be the lab equipment and apparatus. Say for example, you will be picking up with the one hand your pipette, and with the help of the keys available, you will drop the solution into the beaker. So it is a remote trigger type of the virtual lab. It is a more advanced one. Okay, what are the end users of this virtual lab? College students, high school students, and different engineering, pharmacy students, researchers who are mentally stuck in their research work or need some advanced facility. They are the end users. What are the areas of the virtual lab which are available in our country? You have gone through that is VLab, electronic and communication engineering, computer science engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering. Most of the experiments are available on these you can say the areas. But nowadays some work is also going on pharmaceutical sciences, and very soon the lab specific for the pharmacy will be available. So there will be total 12 participating institutions for this virtual lab. The VLab project, which is going under the Ministry of HRD. So there are total 8 IITs, IIT Delhi, Bombay, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Hooghly, and Guwahati, Hyderabad. There are 2 universities, Amrita University and the Harvard University, and 2 government institutions, NITK, Saratkal and College of Engineering, Pune. So these are collectively working on this project of the virtual lab. And daily, I fortunately went to the virtual lab at Pune College of Engineering, and I found how dedicatedly the people are working on this virtual lab. These are the various nodal centers. Where the virtual lab means people are conducting, you can say, workshop. There are over 400 nodal centers are there, and more than 16 lakh users. This is data before the lockdown. It is now doubled more than that nowadays. Users. So what is designing a virtual lab? Most of the time in my workshop, the teacher asked after the workshop, also during the workshop also, sir, if I want to design my own virtual lab, what are the requirements? What should I have? So dear friends, there are the 4 major components you should need if you want to design your own virtual lab. First one is the software engineer, because these virtual labs are software based labs. So you need some software coding here. So some software engineer will be required here. He will be designing the program of your lab. Along with the software engineer, the major important component is the web designer, because whatever the virtual lab you will be designing in the software form, that should be available on the internet. How you will be sharing to the students? Okay, so it should be shared through some internet. So you should need a very good web designer. The web designer should be combining or correlating the available software with the web, so that by opening that website, your software should run. And the most of the times, as the users increases, generally the website crashes. So you need a team of the web designer, a team of the software engineer, and third important thing, you need a good animator, animation creator. So software designer is a different person, web designer is a different person, and animation creator is a third person. So whatever the concept are there, like say the beaker will come, the hand will come, it will pick up the beaker, the hand will pick up the pipette, it will drop the solution. These are all animations. So you need an animator also. So these three people will combine together. Animator will give his data to the software. Software engineer will convert the animation into the software forms, simulation type, and so after finalizing the software, he will hand over to the web designer. It will upload onto the website, and if there are new experiments are being added, he will update. And the last and most important person, that is a subject expert. Without subject expert, the lab will not be possible. So you need a subject expert, the person who is a experienced one, who is having more than 10 years, 15 years experience, who handled various experiments, actually worked in the lab, knows all the pros and cons of the experiments, solutions, handling of the apparatus, and theory. So you need these four major heads. And not a single person. There will be a team of the software engineer, there will be a team of the web designer, there will be a team of animators, and there will be a team of the subject experts. Because the one person cannot know about pharmaceutics also, pharmacochemistry also, pharmacology also, pharmacognosy also. So you need a team of the persons here. So here I will let you know some of the virtual labs because we are all following the PCI syllabus. So whatever the PCI syllabus is available with us, you can say near about 40 to 50% percentage of the syllabus of the PCI we can conduct through the available lab, and whatever the little bit remaining is there, we can design through own expertise by using our tools. Okay, so I will just introduce one by one. I have made a for the chemistry, because PCI syllabus for the first or the final year is too much things. If I will cover all those parts, then one day will be required. For a template, you can also go through the your PCI syllabus, and you can prepare your own such type of the slide what is available. So one by one, in semester 1 first year, in semester 1 in pharmaceutical analysis, the PCI syllabus of pharmaceutical analysis, and the portion which I highlighted by the yellow color, that is being available on the virtual lab. Preparation and sterilization of sodium hydroxide means titration type, it is available. So this I am going online to give you a demonstration. I will be using it. Preparation and standardization. So just you can note down the website, or you might have used this very shortly. I will give the demonstration. So you may go through this VLab. VLab.amrita.edu. Not only VLab.in. This is at Amrita University. Lot of the experiments are available. VLab.amrita.edu. And after going through, you will be finding where the go to the home page. And here you will be finding where the various subjects: chemical sciences, physical sciences, computer, mechanical engineering. So one by one you browse, and you can find in physical sciences, for example, viscosity type of the experiments are available, okay, thermodynamic and all. So that you have to explore one by one. Okay, so I'm going to this chemical sciences. In chemical sciences, we will be having the physical chemistry virtual lab, organic chemistry virtual lab, okay, inorganic, advanced organic chemistry virtual lab. So in this way you can find out, and you will be finding out the syllabus here also. Determination of the viscosity is there, determine the viscosity and all. Organic chemistry virtual lab, it is there. Some of the functional group detection and all. inorganic chemistry virtual lab, water analysis, okay. Analytical chemistry virtual lab is there. So in that way, one by one you have to find out, and you have to just search whether your experiment is available on that virtual lab or not. Okay. So here there is a procedure, acid-base titration. It is also available on the virtual lab. And if you go to this simulator button, you have to create an account. It is a free account, like I have created already. Here you need a flash player, so you have to just update your browser with the flash player. Just download the recent flash player. Okay, just a second. I will open into the you can say Internet Explorer. It is not working here. Okay, so here is the static simulator. Otherwise, I will give you one more better software than this. Due to this, it is not working. This is the, you can say, the software, Iridium. You can go through this website. Here, a lot of free softwares available. Educational freeware, educationalfreeware.com, and here this is the software available. Okay. Here you can conduct such type of the titration practicals. So already I have downloaded this software. I will show you. It is very small software. So if you open that software, it will work open like this, and it is a free one. Here, a very nice software. Here, after downloading this software, net will not be required here. So, say for example, I want to just design an experiment on you can say titration. So here I have to select the you can say stock solutions. Then we are having the various indicators, and then apparatus. So I need you can say the 250 ml this conical flask. Then I need this burette to perform the titration. You have to select what you need. Then I need here the Yeah, again indicator. Suppose I want to just have the strong acid, strong base titration demonstration using this virtual lab. Say for example, 1 molar hydrochloric acid. Okay, so 1 molar hydrochloric acid I have taken here, and here I want strong base like 1 molar NaOH. Okay, so I'm just means a strong acid, strong base titration, and for this titration I will be needing this indicator. Indicator that is phenolphthalein. So this is the I have collected the value. Okay, this is my bullet. Now I am titrating that NaOH versus HCl. I'm taking a HCl. So for example, just pick up this HCl flask and add here. Your green color plus mark is appearing, and it will ask here below. I will just show you how much quantity you want to add. Say for example 25 ml I am adding. So now is the pour button. I just click here. So solution is added here. You can see the solution is added. I will keep it aside. Now this 25 ml HCl I have taken, and now I want to add NaOH into the burette. Plus sign is appeared. How much this NaOH I want to add? I am adding, capacity is 50 ml, so I am adding 50 ml here. Just written here 50 ml, and I am just adding the pour button. So you can see the solution being added 50 ml. So I am keeping it aside. Okay. Now I want to add the indicator, because for this titration indicator will be needed. So just pick up the indicator bottle and click, bring over the 50 ml flask of you can say this HCl, and plus green color plus sign will appear. How much I am adding 0.1 ml. So I am giving the value here 0.1 ml. And once I click the pour button, that will be added. So indicator is added. I'm just keeping it aside. So this is not a simulation actually. Now I'm actually titrated. So this burette I'm adding till the into the conical flask. Green color plus mark is appearing. Okay. Now how much quantity you want to add? Say for example I want to add 5 ml. So write 5 ml here and just click on the pour button. So you can see here, once I click on the pour button, the solution will be reduced from here. 5 ml will be added. So you can see the solution is reduced, quantity is reduced. Okay, and it is shown. Now again I want to add one more 5 ml. Okay, so again the one more 5 ml is added. Again I want to add one more 5 ml. So one more 5 ml is added. So total how much quantity I have added, that will be appearing here. Okay. You can say here that is total quantity that is present in this flask. Then I want to add more 5 ml, and after 20 ml I added. I want to add one more 1 ml now. I think indicator was added on, so it will become a pink color. I will just add one more ml. Okay, so it becomes actually PAP. Actually I did not added the indicator properly, but it works. Okay, so here you can actually show a lot of experiment you can perform here. Strong acid, weak base titration, then lot of conjugated bases are available here. Okay, lot of strong bases are available here. Conjugated acid and conjugated base indicators are available. Okay, and various other types of the solutions like NaCl and all is available here. Apparatus is available here. So you can select the apparatus, and accordingly you can add, and the similar experiment student can also be performing by using this free tool that you can download. I will again show the lab. So just 5-minute display. So you note down the educational freeware. A lot of other softwares are also available here. Okay, www.educational-freeware.com. Okay. So this is the one of the experiment of the first year. Then PIC, the syllabus of PCI, Pharma Inorganic Chemistry 1. So here that is the portion limit test. It is available on the virtual lab. Identification test, test for purity. These are available on the virtual lab. If you go to the semester 2, Pharma Organic Chemistry 1, the color red, yellow color part is available on the vlab.in or the lab, Amrita Lab University are showing. There it is available. Okay. So I'm just briefing it. Biochemistry, that is also available. The color which is highlighted for here for my subject. I just studied pharmaceutical chemistry first year to final year. Pharmaceutical chemistry, analysis, medicinal chemistry. You can go for your syllabus. Just open the PCI syllabus and click on take one experiment and go into the various virtual labs available. You will be finding somewhere the experiments are there. Okay. Then if you go to the second year, we found SEM 3. So we are having second year we found SEM 3. We are having Pharma Organic Chemistry 2. So experimental involving separation of binary mixture and determination of sublimation value, that is available on the virtual lab. Then if you go to SEM 4, Medchem 1, here synthesis is virtual lab is not available, but you can design it by your own way. I will tell you how to design it. In semester 5, TI we found we are having here this no practical of chemistry in semester 5, but in semester 6 we are having Medchem 3 practicals. So drawing structure using the ChemDraw software is also available freely if you search it on the web. Then physical properties of log-P, log-PC. This experiment actually you can perform on the virtual lab here. The softwares are available. The student will be performing it. So definitely it is a 100% solution to the practicals. Then if you go to the next part, semester 7, instrumental methods of analysis, estimation of the dextrose by calorimetry, then paracetamol by UV spectroscopy, by flame photometry, paper chromatography, and HPLC. These are available on the virtual lab. And in final year again there is a practical of related to pharmacochemistry is not finding, but other subjects are there as well. So you can go through the PCI syllabus of your own subject, first year to final year. For example, pharmaceutics, whatever the subjects are there in for SEM 1, SEM 2, SEM 3, SEM 4, SEM 5, SEM 6, and SEM 7 and 8. And every topic of the practical you highlight and go to the virtual lab and simultaneously see whether it is available. Okay, so definitely you will be finding near about 40% to 50% of the part that is available in various virtual labs. Here is the way stereochemistry by 3D Chem. It is a very nice website here. I will show you. 3D Chem, where you can show actual molecules A to Z. Say for example, just note down www.3dchem.com. A to Z the molecules are available in their 3D structures. Say for example, I want to know abacavir or acetaminophen, acyclovir. 3D structure is available. You just go through and it will show you the 3D structure of acyclovir. You want to paracetamol or ibuprofen, just go to P. All the drugs are there, A to Z, citalopram, cocaine, cysteine. Okay, then ibuprofen or paracetamol, you can so here all the 3D structures are available. So it is very, very helpful to those people of the medicinal chemistry. For finding out the 3D structures of these all the drugs which are available. Okay, so 3dchem.com. Okay, you can note down. And there is a chem3d.com. Here also the 3D structures of various drugs are available. These are all the a little bit to the virtual lab which I got. There may be more than this available on the web, on the internet. If you continuously search properly, give your time, then you will be finding a lot of web labs are available. So here the virtual lab, VLab. It is by Government of India, vlab.co.in. We just vlab.co.in, and here you will be finding all the lab, electronic and chemical, mechanical. Here will be biotechnology, here physical, and chemical. Here we will be finding our syllabus. Okay, so this is one of the lab. Then Chem Collective is also one of the lab. So chemcollective.org, if you write here, chemcollective.org, then there a lot of the things related to pharmacochemistry that is available here. So you can just note down, and later on you can search the lab. If you have free software download, I already shown to you. Freeware.com is there. Then here is the virtual lab, University of Notes. They also designed the free virtual lab that is available on their website. So this is the website, you can note down, www.virtuallab-labs.leeds.ac.uk. So here fluorescence, then the enzyme assay, enzyme inhibition, then pH, molecular exclusion chromatography, ion chromatography, affinity chromatography, thermodynamics, molecular separations, then related to microbiology, then light microscopy, virology. So many things are available on this University of Leeds. So we just Praxi labs. These are the Praxi labs where again a lot of the experiments are available. You have to search which experiment is coming into your syllabus. Here you have to create an account, and then you will be entering into this Praxi labs. So it is a very good tool. Later on you can see. Then Virti labs, VIRT, virtual then Virt labs. So if you go to the Virt labs again, you will be finding a lot of things. Virtually you can conduct. So here again realistic experiments, you open this section, then you will be finding the lot of things. Virti labs you can note down. Then comes the LabStar. In LabStar also you can go through, create your account, and it is little bit advanced version of the LabStar. You will be finding this is the hand, and all the equipments are in front of you, and you can handle all the experiments. How this is working.
What if you could give your students access to a fully equipped $1 million laboratory that engages them in science through a highly immersive learning experience? With Labster, you can. Labster offers students access to a realistic lab experience that will let them perform experiments and practice their skills in a fun and risk-free.
So this is the Labster. It is little bit one or two experiments are free, but student-wise it is to be purchased. Then there is a lab on laptop that is also there, so you can go through that also, because all the lab their software is taking much time to load. So I'm just introducing the website. Later on you can go through. One of the lab that I'm being developing, that is the related to the pharmacochemistry. Pharma organic chemistry. I'm covering the syllabus of pharma organic chemistry, POC1, POC2, medchem and analysis. So here, this is the design of the my virtual lab. Here, after clicking on this M, the aim of that particular lab experiment will be displayed. After clicking on the principal button, principal will be displayed, then reaction will be displayed, procedure will be displayed, and animation will be showing how to perform that experiment. So here in pharma background, a little bit small contributing part is we are doing for developing this virtual lab for pharmacochemistry, medchem analysis, and organic chemistry, pharma organic chemistry, that will be covered in this lab, but it will be physical chemistry, and then other subjects will be covered in later steps. These are some documented evidences, the papers published here, the name of the virtual lab, some research papers which is showing the importance of virtual lab, documentary evidences of the virtual lab, some open access, you can say open based virtual lab, implementing the virtual lab. These are the various you can say the articles available on the Science Direct, American Chemical Society and all. These are the two forthcoming books which I am launching on Amazon Kindle. Virtual Practical Lab, or an alternative for the online teaching learning process, and another book, that is Innovative Methods in Teaching and Learning Process. There are all the tools you can use to create your own animated content and ICT content that is available on these two books. So very soon we'll be getting it in Amazon Kindle. These are some animation softwares, free tools available here, like Blender is there. Here it is a little bit to be learned. Blender is there, which is for the 3D animations. PowerTools is easy to learn. Autodesk Maya requires some training. 2-in-1 Harmony requires a training. Here you can have the Animaker is a little bit, you can work properly. Pencil 2D is a easy software, you can work. Sci-Fi Studio is easy to work. These are the, but all are available freely. If you go through this their website, you can download and work on it, start working. This is a very good software here for the teaching purpose. It is known as the whiteboard animation. Okay. So this software, very interesting software it is, and you can use for your virtual practical design also. Okay, so I will just show you this software in 3 to 4 minutes. So this type of the animation is known as the whiteboard animation. It gives the effect that the teacher is actually taking a lecture in the classroom. Okay, so this type of the drawing will appear on the mobile or screen or the laptop of the student, and you can convert it into the video and send to the student. So this is the software here. Video Scribe is the name of the software. It is a very powerful and very nice software. So this is the software which is available. it will start like this. So plus is the here, so you can start the new presentation, new lecture here. Just click on it, and here these are the various tools you can see. The first one is for saving your presentation or lecture. It is adding the images, writing something, and the hand of the software will write, drawing the graphs, adding the background music, adding your voice recording, voiceover, and changing the, you can say, background, and changing the hand. So very briefly I will tell you. Suppose for example I am preparing a lecture or conducting a practical like so this is my practical. This is my aim of the practical. So here by holding the corner you can increase or decrease the font size. Okay, and here it is a play button. To fix the position of it, click on the play button. So here how the software will write it. Say for example again I am writing the another word here. So you can add your own name here. I'm adding the another text. You can add your university logo. Hand will draw. So now see how beautiful it will look. So you are just sending this lecture to the students. Then you can change the color of this fonts. Like say for example, you want to change the color of the font. So select, go to the setting part, click on the T button and change the color. It will look more beautiful. You can select the here, go to it and change the this color. You can go to and change the color. So it will like very nice and very beautiful. So here in this way you can run. Okay, then you want to add the image, you want to add the procedure, all the things the software will write and draw. Suppose you want to add an image here. Here you want to for example requirements, you can write the requirements. I'm not the only heading I will write. So you can write the requirement. The whole thing will be written by the software. Okay. Then here after writing the requirement, then you can write the procedure. Here all the things are completed. You want to add more content. So drag the content outside the page and you'll be getting the new page here. So here now I want to add some for example an image. So go to the Google, like so for example I want this conical flask. Here I'm going to the tools and mostly the type of the image, line drawing type of the image are very well drawn here. Or you can say the clip art type of the images. So here you can get from the type in Google search. Okay. Just I'm saving this image from the Google to the desktop. Desktop I'm making the folder at demo showbit. Okay, so just the conical class. So you will see the here demo showbit. The conical class is being added, and you remove the background of this image. Transparent images are very well drawn by this software. So there is a website remove bkg. If you just remove bkg, type in the Google only, you will get it. Remove.bg. Upload your image whose background you want to remove. Download it. We say without background image. Okay, so I will add this image here. So this is second part is I will use image, add image. Where? From the computer, from the desktop, and okay, so now see the hand will draw it, and to increase the time, it is drawing slowly, so reduce the time of total drawing to from 4 seconds, for example. Now just see. So it will draw, it will calculate, it will show all the demonstration, and at the end you can convert all your this animation, whiteboard animation into a video. So go to the export button, and export button select the format, AVI format, and then the name of this your experiment. Where you want to keep it, your video, and then save. Click on the zone. So your whole experiment will be converted into a very nice video. You can share that video via WhatsApp, via email, or via any social media to the students, and it will create a very good impact. You not only experiment, you can prepare your very nice lectures on these softwares. So this software is actually download is there for 7 days only, but an Indian version is available here, and actually it is costing $25 per year. But I have conducted a lot of workshops, 600 workshops, and I requested that company to provide it on the discount basis to these teachers only. So 550 rupees, they are providing this software full version for the lifetime on a single PC. If you are formatting the PC, again they're providing you the new license for this software. So 550 rupees is not too much for us to getting this software, but you should be a teacher. For a student, it is not given, and for any commercial use, it is not given. For the teacher only, it is given. So you can contact me if you later on if you are interested to get this software. So whole demo will be given to you by those people. So this is the software where you can work, and you can design your very nice experiments. That is known as D. Now here coming to the designing our own experiments using the PowerPoint. That also you can do, like for example, this is the experiment I designed on the PowerPoint, like synthesis of some chemicals, synthesis, adding the chemical reactant. Okay, Here you'll be requiring here either you can use this drawing tablet available on Amazon. Simple one also you can use here, or you can use the ready-made images from you can say the net. Say one in demo I will give you on TLC how you can prepare any experiment which is not available on the virtual lab using your own PowerPoint tools. Okay, so very short, very quickly I will give the demonstration on TLC. Like say for example here you want to show a experiment on how to perform a thin layer chromatography to the students that is not available on the virtual lab. So here I have designed it on the PowerPoint itself. So we are taking the solution, we are adding on to the, you can say the glass slide, TLC slide, adding into the chamber. Then this is the, you can say the mobile face, and the mobile face is slowly running. So here it is running. Is it visible to you, sir? Audio, video?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. Thanks for the confirmation. So in this way, so this I will just show you here such type of the animation. I will show the background of this animation. You can see here the linings are there. This is all the animation path I have given, and this is available in the PowerPoint itself. So one example I will give you. You can use this tool, this guidance to create animation of anything. You can create the tablet compression machine, you can create the working of dissolution apparatus, you can create the working of how the bacteria are growing, you can create the animation of how the drugs are binding the receptor, any type of the animation you can create. Okay, just I'm guidelines giving to you. So for creating such type of the animation, we need this test tube and the rack, we need a hand, we need a capillary 1 to 3, we need a beaker 4, we need a this glass plate. These are the our requirements. Okay, so first step is collection of these requirements. Okay, so for example this type of the hand I am using, so go to the Google or you can draw with the help of your drawing tablet, or you can collect some images from the Google. So on Google I am writing here the right hand holding. Okay, and I am searching images like this. So say for example this image I can use. Okay, so this image I have downloaded, and little bit this image I have already downloaded, so I will show you. So this image I have already downloaded. Okay, so what I am doing, I am just copying the image, I am just opening a new PowerPoint slide, just pasting here. I'm just rotating it little bit. All the tools are available in the PowerPoint. Then next what I need the, just a second. Yeah, I need the glass capillary and a test tube with the rack. So I'm just searching test tube and test tube with the rack. Everything I'm just doing in front of you. So I'm just selecting one of the test tube with the rack. So for example, this one I'm selecting. So in Shobit demo, I am adding this image, test tube rack. And also remove the background of that. Every image should be without background, that used for the animation, better animation. Test tube rack background image I am removing. The checks you can see, it means the background is removed. So download it. And this is the image without the background in my downloads. Going to just my downloads. Yeah, this is the image without the background. I'm just copying it and going to my demo folder. Here I am pasting it. You can see this image is without the background, so I am just copying it. And pasting to the PowerPoint. But the third thing I need the capillary, glass capillary. So I can draw the capillary from this insert and shapes. So I can choose this shape I can use for drawing the capillary. Okay, then I want to give the actual look that the hand is holding the capillary. So I am dividing the hand into the two capillary into the two part. Or taking the another image. These are all the logics you have to apply. It will give you the actual view that the hand is holding the capillary. So these are three parts: part 1, part 2, and part 3. All three I am selecting and making a group. So that they can be easily moved together. Okay. Say for example, I am taking a solution from here. Okay, already it is somewhere here. The hand will come and take a solution. I will just add one glass capillary here. You sent the glass slide. And here this is the point where I will be adding the spot. Okay. So now I have to give the animation to this hand, that it will pick solution from here and then come to this position and give the spotting. Okay, so whatever the object you want to animate, you have to select the object first. Go to this animation tool. Okay, and in animation, click add animation. In add animation, go to this motion path, more motion path. Once you click on this more motion path, then it will show you what type of motion you want to give to that object. So suppose I want to just pick it up upper side. See now the up, you can see this green and red. So this type of the motion will be applied to this hand once I run the slideshow. Okay. So see, this type of the animation I given. This is my first animation. Now second animation, I want that the first will move into the right side up to this point. Okay, because I want to take the solution from this test number 1. So it will move to the up to this point to the right. Again give the new animation, collected, add animation, more motion path, and which direction I want to move it. I want to move to the right. Okay, so just add this animation to the previous animation. How? The green part of this second animation, This is my second motion. So the green part of this second animation should be starting with the red part of the first animation. Okay, in this way. So just see now in the slideshow, the hand is going up, then going to the right. Now there is a gap. I little bit want to move up to this position. I want to take solution from this test tube number 1. So just little bit modify it and just run the slideshow again. Sorry. Now the third animation I want to give it that that it should again go down because I want to take the solution from this test number 1. So again select it, add animation, and go more motion path, and now I'm going to the down animation. So just find the down button here. Yeah, this one. This is the third animation I given. Okay, but third animation, the green point of the third animation should be starting with the red point of the second. Select this third animation. The third animation. Select this third animation, and green part match with the red part of the second, where the second is ending. Okay. So just see now the slideshow. So here you have to do a lot of practice on it. And now we'll be picking up the solution, going up to this point, dropping it. So here that's why that is all I have shown here. That type of the animations I given. So in that way, achieve properly, because already it is running 12:30 on my this. You can go through this my YouTube channel. Lot of animation that I have given in one of my webinar. If you go to this my YouTube channel, YouTube/Dr. Anwar R. Here in number of the webinars, if you go to my videos, here number of the webinars I have given these tools, animation tools, and the one of the we are conducting practice with virtual lab. It is also available here, and a lot of webinars are there. Okay, one of my webinar is there creating animation in PowerPoint. You can access that one because of the lack of the time. Little bit demo I have given here. Okay, definitely you can go through those and you'll be finding here. These are some 3D softwares, how the three-dimensional videos are being created. Lot of the time we are having the curiosity that how Jurassic Park might be would have been created, and how this Jungle Book would have been created, how the animals are talking and walking and all. So just see this small clip. here how the three-dimensional animations are created. It is not a job of a single person. A lot of people, team is collectively working here, and advanced animation tools are used here, such that we are having the great animations, three animations with us. So this is the feature of, you can see the virtual lab. You can see these are the glasses. Now Geo have been launched, this is Geo Glass. So if you are wearing these glasses and you are sitting in front of the screen, it is a 3D type of the, like you have seen a lot of 3D movies. The things you are getting a feeling of that the things are actually happening in front of you and you are doing it. So a joy key will be there, this glass will be there, and the lab will be there in front of you. So it will it will give you the actual sense to the students. They are present in the lab. The lab is in front of them. After wearing these glasses and going onto the screen, the lab will be there. And say for example, the beaker is there. So they will be having the two jockeys in their hand. So they will be taking a sense that they are actually touching that beaker. They are just picking up the beaker. They are holding the beaker. They are dropping the solution from the beaker. It will give the real sense. That is the future of this virtual lab. This is one great video for you.
And finally, on the occasion of Teachers' Day, we bring you a story of a teacher who's an inspiration to all with his extraordinary dedication. This is not a slice from history, but today's reality. Abdul Malik, a 40-year-old primary school teacher, a father of 4 children, has been wading through this neck-deep river for the last 20 years to reach the school he teaches in, tucked in the interiors of a village in Kerala's Malappuram district. With his clothes, lunchbox and few books packed in a plastic bag, he swims across the river with the help of a tire tube. This helps him hold his belongings safely above the water. After a quick change of clothes at the bank of the river, he makes his way up a 10 minutes climb.
അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് പിന്നെ ഒരു പുതിയ മാർഗ്ഗം കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചു. അത് നല്ലത്. ആദ്യമൊക്കെ വളരെ സമയം 8 മണിക്ക് 8:30 വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് പുറപ്പെടണമായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോൾ എന്നാൽ തന്നെ 10:30 സ്കൂളിലെത്തുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ അതിനു വേണ്ടി പുതിയ മാർഗ്ഗം ഇതാ നല്ലതെന്ന് തോന്നി. അപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ ഇപ്പോൾ അതൊരു ശീലമായി മാറി.
His students are his strength. Nothing deters Malik Master, neither the waste thrown into the river, nor the drastic reduction of sand in the riverbed. He often teaches students out of his own experiences, one being the impact of pollution on the environment. No wonder his school takes its 5th class students to the river to teach them swimming under the guidance of teachers, a sport that gained popularity under Malik Master's influence. Apart from becoming a symbol of determination, Malik Master has also become a source of inspiration for students as well as teachers in this rather conservative society of northern Kerala. Away from the limelight, people have been telling us that his story is a befitting ode to the teacher's profession. With camera person SP Babu, Sneha Koshi for NDTV.
So this is the story of a real teacher. A teacher who is daily swimming 12 kilometers to reach to the school. And he is so poor that he cannot afford for the bus fare. So daily he is going through the river, across the river, changing the clothes at the bank of the river, and then returning back in the same situation, crossing the river. So this is known as the real dedication for the teaching. He might have changed his profession. There are some other profession where he can get more money as he is learning from the teaching profession, but still he is doing such type of the things. He is mad behind the teaching. Why it is so? He has told one sentence. He is doing all these things because he do not consider teaching as a source of earning the money, as a profession. He is doing teaching. He is teaching, considering the teaching as a religion, not as a profession. And when the term religion comes into our mind, then dedication automatically comes. Someone is fasting the whole day, not taking a single drop of water. just for the sake of the religion. Someone is not cutting hairs throughout the whole age. It is due to the dedication to the, you can say, the religion. So when teaching also becomes some size of the religion, dedication automatically comes, and all the guidance does not will be the bar for you. So here is the thing, whatever the changes we are being adopted and the challenges are there for conducting the virtual lab. This is a very good poster I got it. If someone is asking to the people that who want to change, then a lot of the hands are raised. Then the second question I again asked, who want to change? Then little bit this is the situation with us. And third, who want to lead the change? And almost all the audience has gone. So this is the situation. I think the first poster should be the answer for all the remaining two questions. Then the revolution will be there in our education. This is the technology in 2000 and this is the technology in 2021. So I am very much, we should be very, very much thankful to this technology. Just consider in 2000 where no Zoom was available, no Webex was available, no IT tools were not up to advanced up to that much level. If this COVID condition has been occurred in 2000, what would we have done for the teaching learning process? This is a great question mark. So it is a boon of these ICT tools, ICT technology, even in such a pandemic situation where the social distancing is very, very strictly followed, but our teaching is also going on simultaneously. If the same situation would have happened in year 2000, then we can imagine what would have happened with the teaching process. So we are very much thankful to ICT tools. At last, I am very much thankful to the management and trustees, Shobit University, Saharanpur, the convener sir, Dr. Ranjit Singh sir, very respectfully, I am very much thankful to him, and the coordinator, Shekhar Ghosh sir, I am also thankful to you. And now, last but not least, all you delegates who are present continuously here, still I have crossed 30 minutes more. So I am very much thankful to all of you. For anything, you can contact me. This number is given. For any support, any software support you need, note down my number and my email ID. I will be there to support you. Later on, you can contact me. So thank you very much. Proceed to the organizer.
Thank you, Dr. Anwar, for guiding us and educating about virtual lab and its tools like Iridium software, 3dcam.com and camtube3d.com, etc. Sir, if you allow me, I want to take queries from the Q&A section.
Yes, sir.
Sir, there is a question from Mrs. Jyoti Saxena. How to share simulator link with students on Labster?
How to share?
How to share simulator link with students on Labster?
Okay. Sharing the simulator link. Okay, so here there will be actually two methods. If you have developed your own software and you have uploaded it on, say for example, simple way your Google Drive, you will be getting a shareable link. You can share to them. The student will download it, install it, and then you can take online, you can practical with them. Number two, you can create your own website. On your own website, you can upload your software in the website format. That website will be in the link format www. Say for example, whatever the name you are doing, www.pharmacologylab.com. Say for example, it is your own lab. You share the link to the students. The lab will be open in front, like VLab is opening, your lab will be opening, and then you can share it. So it is a job of a, you can say, website designer.
Okay, sir. So at last, I want to thank Dr. Anwar and thank you everyone for attending the workshop on hands-on training on effective use of ICT tools and techniques in teaching and research. on behalf of Adarsh Vijendra Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Shobit University, Gangu, I would like to thank you for joining us. I hope you all must have found the deliberation valuable for your practice. It will help all the learners in this digital area and time of pandemic. As we all know, learning is a lifelong process and we can make differences on individual as well as professional basis by doing so. At last, I want you happy Teachers Day, and this day is also celebrated as Adarsh Divas in Shobit University. So happy Adarsh Divas to all Shobitians. Thanks again. Stay safe and healthy. Namaskar.
So, sir, shall we disconnect, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.